Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in again. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Peace Corps. So a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I actually got extended an invitation to serve, and I accepted it, of course. When they extend you an invitation, you have 3 days to accept it. Right after you accept it, they send you instructions on your next couple of steps. So for me, I had to I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, I had to do a background check and then mail in some fingerprint information. And now that all of that's done, I just need to get legal and medical clearance. You get legal clearance when you allow them to do the background check on you, and then you get medical clearance as soon as you finish completing all of the forms they give you. So for example, I wear glasses, so I needed to give them a prescription in case I needed a new pair while I was serving. They need a complete physical done. It really just depends, it's up to you. So if you are someone who has allergies, you would have to go to your doctor, and then your doctor would have to figure out a care treatment for you for the next 3 years while you're in service. Or if you're anemic, then you would have to go to the doctor. They need to fill out a transfer of care form for you for being anemic. So it really just depends on your medical history. But for me, I didn't have too many forms that I needed to fill out. The next thing that you need to do, or the next thing that I need to do, is graduate, of course, because I can't serve if I don't graduate. But I'll be graduating in like a month and a half, so I'm not worried about that at all. Aside from graduation, well, after I graduate, I am going to be either continuing my job here in Fort Myers or going back home and working somewhere there for the summer. I really just want to save up enough money so that while I'm serving, if I do want to travel to other countries nearby, I have enough money in my bank account to do so freely. So my apartment where I'm staying at currently, the lease ends in July and you can't break it, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna move home anyways because that's just more time that I could be spending with my family before going to Morocco. They give you a packing list, and I'm pretty sure I have like less than half of what's on that list. So I'm gonna have to be doing quite a bit of shopping. But I'm not gonna worry about that until after I get my medical and legal clearance, because God forbid one of them doesn't go through, then I would have purchased all of these things for no reason. Another thing that I need to do as far as making arrangements would be figuring out what I want to do with my car. I can either finish paying it off and keep it parked at my mom's house, or I can sell it. It makes sense for me to keep my car because when I come back I'm gonna need a car, but at the same time the car that I have right now isn't one that I'm too crazy about, and if I do sell it, that's just, I don't know, that's just extra money I could have for traveling, I guess, but we'll see how things go. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it in one of the other videos that I made, but I'll just go over it some more. I chose to serve in Africa, more specifically Morocco. I really wanted to be in Africa. Once you're already in Africa, the tickets to travel to the other countries nearby and also Europe aren't as expensive as it would be if you were traveling from the United States. I don't know how much vacation time that you get. I mean, obviously I'm not going there just to vacation, but that was something that I really did want to consider. Another thing that I wanted to consider was what volunteers of color would get treated like in certain countries that they're serving in. I noticed based off of their website that a lot of the volunteers in volunteers of color in other countries that aren't in Africa experience maybe a little bit of a more harder time. Definitely a lot of curiosity from the people living there, which there is nothing wrong with. But it also mentioned that you might get called racial slurs. And after living in Fort Myers for 5 years, then I wouldn't want to put myself in a situation like that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I felt a lot more comfortable looking into something that would be in Africa or in one of the Caribbean islands. But luckily I found Morocco. That seems really nice. I feel like I'd really like it there, and I'd really enjoy getting to know more about their culture. I was so excited that I started learning Arabic. My friend actually let me borrow some of her books to learn Arabic. I'll show you what it looks like. So it's like 5 of these, and they come with CDs, so I was just playing it in the car on my way to work and learning it that way. And I learned a good amount pretty quickly. Not a good amount, I'm sorry, but like simple stuff like, hi, how are you, my name is, I'm a teacher, where do you live, where are you from, all the common phrases. I learned that much. Then I realized that in Morocco they don't speak standard Arabic. They speak a different kind of Arabic. I don't know. So I'm glad that I learned everything I did, but I guess I should have done a little bit more research before diving headfirst into this. But oh well. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know below, or anywhere else you can post questions, because I'm not really good with technology, and to be honest, I'm not really on YouTube that much, so I don't really know how that works. But I'm sure if you know how to ask someone a question, I'm sure I'll get a notification for it and everything will be fine. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video and listening to everything that I have to say. But anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I tried to make my hair cute for this video, so I hope you like it.